Guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you the unfortunate truth why most of you will not make a penny buying Ecomi. And this is why. Firstly, we're going to start off with an NFT token as an example and as a template for what's to come for Ecomi. And of course, the main reason why most of you will fail is because a lack of basic concepts, no plan, zero patience, and absolutely no accountability. So if we go back to 2007, the end of 2017 for Engine Coin, for example, another NFT token, you will see that this pattern looks very similar to how Ecomi looks right now, right? We saw same thing, end of March, people bought at the peak, price pulled down. Same thing happened with Engine Coin, right? At the end of 2017, unfortunately, the overall market went down, and so did Engine Coin. It followed suit with the overall market. Didn't make this a bad project. It just means, of course, people were pulling money out of the market, people started panicking, and this coin suffered the same fate. And we saw a drawdown of, at its low, let's just do the math, 96%. 96% drawdown. Again, with Ecomi, we can see the current max drawdown on this is from its peak, 86%. So 86% drawdown. Now there's two types of investors. There's number one, the people, like the majority of the people that are probably watching this video and are in the Ecomi community, people that are going to, number one, start labeling the project as worthless. It was a bad project. That's why price is dumping. They start to use scapegoats, use the blame game, zero accountability, zero planning, zero research, and just doesn't understand basic concepts of the market, right? So they put blame on the project. They start blaming, factors that have nothing to do with the long-term fundamentals of the project. And they either, number one, they just exit the market. And when do they exit? They exit at a low, right? And then you have the other type of investor that understands what's happening, understands, okay, overall market isn't doing too well. This is Bitcoin's down, everything's down. Okay, so maybe this isn't Engine Coin and it's just the actual financial markets at the moment with liquidity, money being pulled out of the market, which is affecting all coins. So what do? Sit on their hands. Hopefully they see a rebound. And then when price gets low, they look for another entry, right? Similar to Ecomi. What do? When price is cheap, you look to stock up. You want to buy good project. Basic concept, guys. Buy low, sell high. Be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful. Basic concept. You had a bad entry. Okay, I'm going to look for a perfect entry at what I believe could be a low. Nice entry. And then what happens? Let's just go back to the Engine chart. And then it took 2 years for this project to take off. 2 years for this project to take off. So again, you needed patience, and actually less than 2 years to be in profit, because as you see that pump happened there. But at the same time, you turn, let's just go for first entry at its peak. Let's go all the way up at its peak. So for example, if you just kept one entry, that would be 879% return, waiting 2 years with one entry. Again, that's a fantastic return. You'll be hard pressed to find any stock or investment that will give you that type of ROI on your money within the space of 2 years. I understand a lot of people are spoiled in this market and they expect to make 1,000% every 1 month. That's just not how real investing works. Again, basic concepts. Understand the market, understand the game, have a long-term plan, and have patience. But unfortunately, you can't have patience when you don't understand basic concepts of investing. You cannot be patient when you don't have a plan, and This obviously leads to zero accountability when you've done no research, etc. Or you're not following people that have credibility and track records of long-term success. Guys, this is a market, right? Again, someone like myself, early investor in Tesla, early investor in Bitcoin, early investor in Polkadot, early investor in many different projects. But anyway, I digress. Let's continue, right? So one entry, that would be 879%. But with your added entry, your compound entry, right? That would be, wow, 13,000% on that bottom entry. Do you guys see the difference there? This is the difference between and of course, you're going to add both together. And even with your second entry at this area with price, at where it is now, you're still up over 2,600%. Guys, this is how you become rich. This is how you become wealthy. And if you have made it this far in the video, you're likely to be someone that can easily succeed, can easily make a fortune by the end of this decade. But it's going to require the steps that we spoke about. And we're going to speak about that more at the end of this video. In fact, before I continue, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date with all my recent videos. Remember, guys, nothing that you see in this video is financially advised. So always make sure to do your own independent research. And with that being said, pause the video, click the link in my description, and join the Telegram group so you can stay up to date with all my recent updates, news updates, technical updates, and much, much more. So let's continue, guys. So you can see the difference between, fair enough, you just hold that one position. Again, you still make a fantastic return of 879%. That's still a great return for 2 years. And even with the pullback, you're still up 100% on your money. So that's still good. But guess what, guys? Smart money buys when other people are fearful. And as you guys can see, with that added entry at its peak, that's over 14,000%. 3,000%, just under 3,000%, where price is now. This is how you become wealthy. And again, this is an NFT token, one that's also going to do extremely well, in my opinion, over the next few years. But now let's go back to Ecomi, right? We can see the same pattern here, right? We had a fantastic move. Many people may have bought at the peak. That's unfortunate. Then we saw price dip. Well done if you got an entry. You saw price go down. Prices pulled back. Again, this is not unusual. We saw that here as well. When price started to pump or began to pump, or on two occasions, began to pump there. We saw pullback. And then we saw a nice rally to the upside. And just to put this into perspective, that would have been a 361% move to the upside. So that's not a small move. And then guess what happened, guys? Price pulls back. That's fine. And then, of course, we see that final rally. So to put things into perspective here, when we're looking at Ecomi, number one, we have to ask ourselves, are we in this for the long term? After reading the comments, seeing the feedback, it's quite clear to me not many people are serious. And to be honest with you, I'm not surprised. Being in these kind of markets for the long term, I understand it's only the few that are actually going to achieve financial freedom. Is unfortunate, but it's the honest truth. Many people, just want to become rich overnight. They expect it to just be, something so easy and straightforward. But that's not how it works, right? And for those of you that are still watching this video, I can see that you obviously want to take what you're doing to the next level. And there's a few steps you can make. Number one, make sure you join that Telegram group. Yep. Make sure you stay up to date with all my recent videos by subscribing. Follow the timeline, follow the track record. And also, guys, you need to start understanding basic concepts. Now you can learn more, get yourself in one of our one-to-ones, learn to do this properly so you can, increase your, financial situation tenfold. You just saw the difference between having one position and having two at a second entry. The differences are huge. So it's all about, those inches when, investing, etc. And also, guys, join Crypto Crew Premium. We have many gems in that group. that I'm confident are going to make a lot of our members multi-millionaires. And again, like I said, this is reserved for the few. Of course, this is being broadcasted to thousands of people, but only a small minority are serious. Only a small minority actually will take action, and hopefully that is you. If you're interested, click the links in my description, reach out, send me an email, be happy to discuss more. But Omi, for me, is a long-term project. As I said, from my first ever Omi video, nothing has changed. Just because prices pulled back, am I worried? Am I concerned? No, because of course I can backtest this across many different markets and understand this is just what happens in markets, unfortunately. But it gives you the opportunity to buy in again at a lower price. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there for now. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. As always, click the bell notification icon. And as always, seize the day.